Hi, I'm Anna and this is day 28 of the 30-day home workout challenge. Today is combine and we're going to combine some movements to make one big long workout and see how we get on. So let's come onto our mat. Make sure you've got a ton of space, you've moved all your furniture, you're fit and healthy to exercise and cleared by your doctor. Come on down. Make sure you take things at your own pace, but we are going to start super easy. And let's just thrust and lift. And I'm going to chat to you and tell you what we're up to today. So coming into our glute bridge, pushing into the heel, bring your pelvis up towards the ceiling, so in a nice flat line, and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Good. Okay, so we're going to take one move, and then we're going to add another move on, and then another, and another, and another. So basically, we're going to end up with what is essentially a dance routine of resistance training. I know, promise there's no dancing though. Lift and squeeze, good. So we'll take one exercise, add in a little something, do that, repeat that, and then come back down. So it's like a pyramid. It'll make sense in a minute, I promise. So let's pick up the pace on these thrusts now, these glute bridges, bring them up. Think about bringing your butt cheeks together, opening your pelvis like a fleur. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're kind of stretching the bones out because your butt cheeks contracting so hard. And your leg kind of opens a little bit. We're going to squeeze these glutes, good, and again. Wunderbar. Give me two more. Nice. So following on with the warm-up theme, we do one thrust, one crunch, one thrust. So it's like now it's like a sandwich. So one thrust, one crunch, shortening the rib cage to the abs, one thrust. So another sandwich. Lovely. Let's do it again. Lift. Crunch up slowly and down. So we're going to keep all our form really good. So don't rush it. One thrust. Go. And thrust. Good. And again, thrust first. One. Lift. And again, let's do it 5 more times. Push into the heels. Squeeze those glutes. Concentrate on getting a maximal contraction in both the glutes and the abs when you're doing this. Good. And again, lift. Nice. Again. Good. Give me 2 more. You know I can't count. So let's just say we're doing 2 more. Crunch it up and thrust. And again. Okay, we're going to add another exercise in after the crunch. So one thrust, one crunch and roll up. Yes. Roll back down. One crunch and a thrust. Lovely. Now we've got an even bigger sandwich. One thrust, one crunch, one roll up. Control that core, stop and pause at the top, roll back down. Give me a crunch, give me a thrust. Yes, let's do it. And again. So now we're making quite a complicated structure from stuff that we already know. And that's essentially what any fitness class is just combinations of moves that people who go to that class know. So you will eventually know a ton of moves. So even if someone says to you, we're doing something completely different, you'll be able to relate the things that you already know about fitness, the exercises that you already know, to that move, just like you are now. You know all these things, you know how to do them properly, but we're just combining them together. And again, let's go. Squeeze into the glutes. Let's crunch. Then we're going to roll up, bring the knees in for momentum. Come up, bring it back down. Pop the feet on the floor. Crunch and thrust. Good. Let's do 3 more. Start with a thrust every time. Bring it up. Anyone else already feeling the heat? I'm glad we're warming up nicely. Good. 2 more. I love the rolling, makes me really happy. Last one, I feel like a child. Lift. Good. Lovely. Crunch and thrust. Okay, great. We'll take a little moment because we're going to add in. So now we go thrust, crunch, roll. You roll it back down and then roll up again to a squat. It's called a rolling deck squat, and it's something we haven't done, but it's combining two moves that we have done. So this should make you feel like, oh, we've done something new, but you've totally got it. If you need to do this slowly, do a sit up and then stand in a squat, you can absolutely do that too. So let's start from here. Thrust and crunch. Bring it up. Good. Now roll all the way up and all the way back down so you get a full rep in. Then use the momentum to come to a squat. What? Then we do one more roll. We're coming back down. Good. Come to the mat. Crunch and thrust. Excellent. See, it wasn't too bad. So if you can't use momentum to come to the squat, you just do a full sit up and then just come up slowly in your own time. We don't have to do this all at the same time together because we know what's coming next because we've done it a million times. All the way up, all the way down. Now you use that momentum to come here. Good. Push to the squat. Do one more roll up because we're coming on the way back down. Good. Crunch and thrust. Yes. I'm going to do a low impact demo now. You carry on. Good. Crunch, roll if you can. Now we roll again, get one more rep in, and then you can just come, push up, squat, and push down. Cool, adjust yourself to your roll up rep. Good, feet to the floor for your crunch and thrust. Amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's do 3 more so that we know that we have got this pattern licked. Yes, team. And again, 2 more. Okay, 1 more. Show me the money. Squeeze those glutes. Crunch those abs. Use the power of your body to swing. And we need a bit of momentum for this one. Good. Oh, my feet touch the floor. Naughty, naughty. And thrust. Amazing. Well done. Okay, rest. So that was a long set with loads of movement. So you can just let your pulse rate come down and recover. So now we're adding in another movement. So when we come to the squat at the top, we're going to put our hands on the floor and step back to a plank. Plank to squat. We have done it before about 3 times, I believe. You can step it. We don't have to jump it. You don't have to turn it into a burpee. Do what feels best for you. So when you've recovered, pause me if you haven't. Thrust, crunch, roll up, all the way back down. Now this time all the way to your squat. Hold, hands come down, step back to plank. Nice and slow, step it in, roll down and then roll up. Yes, roll up. Now we've got your crunch and your thrust. Simples. Okay, let's do it again. Thrust, crunch, 1 full roll up and down. So you've got a nice lot of core. Come up to that squat. Step it if you need to. Hands come down, back, step it in, drop the butt. Yes. And again, 1 roll up, down, crunch, and thrust. Boom. You got it. Right, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to catch up. We're doing it again. Push it into the heels. Squeeze, crunch. Out we come, back down. All the way to the squat if you can. Don't forget, you can just shuffle with your hands and then step out and in for this. Good. You can also drop your knees on the plank if you need to. Absolutely. Down we come. Oh, yes. Let's go again. Push into the heel. Thrust. Crunch. Swing yourself. Brace. Come back down. Let's try to get up into this squat. Step back into your plank. Brace your core. Lovely. 1 roll up. Feet come down. Crunch and thrust. Let's go again. As soon as you're ready, you know the drill now. Yes. Are you feeling magical in the body? I know you are. Okay, have a little rest. If any of that was tough, you just work out how you're going to get to each position comfortably for your body. So you can step things around. You can miss out moves, it's absolutely fine. You have to do what suits your body. We are all different. So now, if you can, we're adding in a tricep press up after our plank. So you're going to add in a tricep press up before you step back in. It's going to be fine. Obviously, you can drop your knees if you need to. Push into the heel, lift and squeeze. Give me a crunch. Give me a roll up, all the way back down again. Now up to squat in your own time. Step it back. Brace the core. Come a little forward. One tricep press. Nice. Bring it back. One full roll up. Yes. Down we come. One crunch. Yes, yes, yes. One thrust. I told you, it's like a dance machine. Dance machine? It's like a dance machine. Like a routine even. Thrust, crunch. Roll up. Roll up, roll up. Here we go. And again. Up into that squat. Back to that plank. Brace the core. Drop the knees if you need to for your tricep press. Lovely. Drop the buttocks. I love that word, buttock. Roll down, crunch, and thrust. Yes, we are doing 3 more because we are superhumans. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Thrust. Roll. Okay, let's do this. Brace the core. Up onto those feet, straight back. Nice. Here we go again. Lovely. Come to your crunch and your thrust. You know you've got 2 more in the bag. Pause between, reset. Let your mind catch up with the weirdness of the things that you're doing here. Yes. Oh, go team. Yes. It's like a party in my heart. This is so much fun. It's even something that you could do with a family, because you could all have to think of an exercise that you have to add on. And then you've got to remember it, like the shopping list game. Let's do it one more time. Thrust, squeeze. Yes. We're going to add in one more exercise. I know you're going to enjoy it. So when we come up from our press up, we're going to do a beast to plank. That means that you have to then do one more press up to come back down the other side, because it's not the top anymore, which I realise may or may not be fun, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. So, thrust, crunch, roll up, roll index squat, come to that plank. One tricep press, dropping the knees if you need to, back to plank. Brace it, bring it in for your beast, back to plank, one press up. Good, step it in. Lovely, and then roll. Good, one roll. One crunch. And a thrust. You've got it, that's our last level. We're not going to add anything else in. So let's go. Thrust, crunch, roll up, roll back down. Roll index squat in the house. If you can, step it out if you don't need to. Come to your plank. Press. So if you don't want to do this beast, you bring your knees in, bring it back, or drop it here for your press up. Step it in. We modify all the time to suit our own bodies, and that is 100% cool. Lift, and again, squeeze and lift, crunch. Roll up, roll down. All the way to that squat. Great. Come through, one press. One beast. One press up. Step it in. Roll up. One crunch. And a thrust. Yes, 2 more times. So if you need a little break in between, that's fine. Pause me, I won't be offended. Squeeze. Roll up. Squat. Plank. Press up. Beast. Press up. Step it in. And roll. Good, one crunch coming for you. Thrust, well done. Last time, I know you can do it. Take a couple of seconds. Feel that pulse go in. We're working hard. Push in, crunch, roll up. And again, all the way to your feet. Use your hands if you need to. Drop the knees for your press up. If required, step that beast in, hovering the knee above the floor. Press up if you can. Step it in. Roll it back. One roll up. Good, one crunch. And a thrust. Yes, that was amazing. It was actually like a full-on dance routine for the soul. Absolutely brilliant. I feel like my mat has just gradually moved back across the room. So, probably not even in it anymore, probably just rolled out. Well done today. Have a little stretch. Alternatively, do another 5 rounds. I would love it if you did another 5 rounds, but I want to give you freedom to choose and listen to your own body. Add on a stretch if you need to, or you do need to add on a stretch. I mean, add on some rounds if you need to, and then do your stretch day 3 or day 18, and then that's a whole total workout. So very well done, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to go crazy. See you tomorrow.